San Pedro Sula and Tegucigalpa are two of the top 10 most dangerous cities in the Americas. Organized crime exercises complete control over some parts of the cities, and only 4% of crimes are investigated. Both cities together have a daily average of 20 murders.
Let's remember that in the last decade, the country has an increase in rates of violence and criminality as a result of organized crime. Added to this, we have very bad rates of wealth distribution, equity, and development.
During the government of Porfirio Lobo from 2010 to 2012, the National University created a violence observatory, an independent investigation team that contradicted the government's declaration on the reduction of violence. In 2013, the government of Juan Hernandez negotiated with the National University and began an information control strategy. The observatory stopped doing independent investigations, and now citizens and media only have access to the information provided by the government.
Llega un nuevo gobierno en el 2013 con una tendencia bastante policíaca de atención a la violencia y desde hace 2 años estamos presentando unas tendencias de la reducción.
With the new government that began in 2013, we saw a very repressive and surveillance-based approach to dealing with violence. For 2 years, we have been seeing numbers on violence reduction that honestly nobody knows where they're coming from. We have no register of official data that can be trusted. And the Violence Observatory of the National University has ended endorsing the information.
The government assures that their efforts have had an important impact on the reduction of violence, but for many analysts, violence is part of the strategy of fear used to control society.
Honduras has no real strategy to confront the violence that we are living today because there's no real interest. It's better for them if people stay in their houses full of fear. We have two of the most dangerous cities in Americas, even though we aren't at war. But we are living in a low-intensity war, an invisible war promoted by the government security apparatus where young citizens are mostly the victims.
After 5 years of militarization, the Honduran government has spent $5 billion on security. Authorities assure that there has been a significant reduction of violence, but the citizens in Tegucigalpa and San Pedro Sula continue to live under the threat of violence. Gerardo Torres, Telesur, Tegucigalpa.